Okay, I just finished watching the Mexican UFO hearing, and we've got to talk about it. I'm going to have some more detailed thoughts and analysis on it later, but I just wanted to give you my quick take after watching it. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like, please subscribe, please share on social media, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh, and there's a bonus after I talk about the Nazca mummies and also Maria. That's right, because we're also going to talk about Maria. That was one of the things that they talked about toward the end, was this analysis of the larger mummy known as Maria. I think there may be a few of them, but Maria is really interesting. She doesn't appear to be human. We don't know, I don't want to say that definitively yet. Maybe she has a whole series of crazy mutations. But so her jawbone protruded. She apparently had big bulging eyes. Of course, she's got 3 fingers. She just doesn't make a lot of sense. Her arms are more gorilla-like. She doesn't appear to have been able to stand in the way that we do. One of the researchers called her a hybrid, and he says he couldn't explain how a hybrid could exist 1,000 years ago. So what does he mean by that? Is he talking about an alien-human hybrid or a human gorilla reptile hybrid? What are we talking about with Maria? What is she? What are these beings, these larger beings, these smaller beings? Are they related to each other? We don't know. They've both got 3 fingers and they're found in the same area, so it makes me think they're somehow related, even though they look very different otherwise, and they're totally different sizes. Are they similar in that they're both hybrids, possibly? Could that be a thing? I don't know, but I'll talk about a little bit of the analysis that was done on the smaller mummies. Again, I'm going to go into more detail about this later. It was a fascinating presentation by these researchers. And hats off to them and Jaime Maussan for getting this information to the public. And I really hope that more researchers and analysts get on board with this outside of South America and Mexico and start talking about this in the West and in the wider world, because this is huge. This could be a game changer, guys. This could be disclosure. So what did we find out about the smaller bodies? Well, among other things, the eggs look like they might actually be eggs, because there was, one, debunking idea that was thrown around that they could be stones placed in there to look like eggs. So an analysis was done on them to see if they could be stones and they were actually drilled into. And I kind of hate to see these bodies, chipped away at bit by bit for these tests. I know that has to be done, but it is such a shame. Anyway, so they were able to find that the eggs, or whatever they are, in one of the beings had different densities, which the researcher, my impression was the researcher didn't think that would be expected of a stone. So it appears that they may actually indeed be eggs. So that was really interesting. They also talked about the metal implant in that particular being, and that it had fused to the bone. And the impression I got was that we don't really have the technology to do exactly what that did, even today. But at the very least, if it fused to the bone, indicating that the being was alive when this was done and had a very high technical ability, which didn't seem possible based on what we know from the people at the time. So this was a living being. It wasn't a cobbled together doll made of dead body parts. It was a living being. And that implant, pretty much conclusively proves that. So really, really interesting. And also, of course, the CAT scan, seems to indicate that these were intact beings, not cobbled together dolls or, relics for some ceremonial purpose. So, those are some of the takeaways from the last portion of the hearing, and I'll have a much more detailed analysis later, probably a series of breakdowns on the fascinating information presented at the hearing. But I did want to go over a couple of additional things. This is an interesting video about the beings that talks about how the beings appear to have hollow bones. And this is, from a scan indicating they are more reptilian or bird-like. The hypothesis from this video is that they are more reptilian. And, that is fascinating. If they were reptilian humanoids of some sort with a high technology, could they have been dinosaurs or could they have been terrestrial beings that evolved naturally on this planet and not necessarily alien? If so, if they were an intelligent humanoid on this planet, what happened to them? Are they crypto-terrestrials? Are they ultra-terrestrials? Are they extraterrestrials? We just don't know. But fascinating nonetheless. Either way, this is a game changer. I mean, this is going to, if this is taken seriously and more widely accepted, this is going to change science and history as we know it. This is just insane. This is insane. And there was some additional stuff. Let's see. Where's Jaime? Where'd Jaime go? Jaime. There we go. At this time, the resolution by the rector and professors of the National University of the ICA of Peru has been made known to the world that the biological evidence from Nazca presented are non-human beings of unknown origin. That's right. The National University of the ICA of Peru, the rector and the professors are saying definitively that these are non-human beings of unknown origin. And based on what I'm seeing, that's bang on. These are not humans. They were at one point live beings with a high technology level that doesn't seem possible from that period. Are they ETs? Are they some sort of crypto-terrestrial? Again, it's impossible to say at this point. At least for me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And there was one more additional thing. At this time, Congressman Sergio Gutierrez Luna announces FANI reform. I'm not familiar with FANI. I know, right? Reform and announces FANI reform initiatives in that his records will not be classified. This is from Jaime, so I'm assuming that some reports about these beings will be made known to the public. Again, I'm going to go over this a lot more in the days to come. There's a lot to break down here, but I think that this hearing has convinced me conclusively that these were live beings. They were non-human. They were apparently revered or thought well of by the humans at the time, and that we don't know what their origin is. Does that mean they're alien? No, it doesn't. But they're nothing that we know of. So yeah, let me know what you think they are in the comments below. There was one additional news item I can't help but go over, and that is that Sean Kirkpatrick is definitively leaving. Pentagon UFO boss to step down next month. That's right. And I'll have some additional thoughts on that as well, because there is apparently some disinformation that was given out to Chris Sharp, and that is really intriguing. And I'll probably have to make a standalone video about all that. So look forward to that coming up soon. All right, guys, have a great night, and I will see y'all next time. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you smash that like and subscribe button, that'd be awesome. If you wanted to share this on social media, that'd be awesome. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. There's a Discord link below. If you wanted to become a channel member and support this channel in a bigger way, that would be awesome too. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Let's see, there's also t-shirts you can buy in the merch store. See that below. Okay, guys, there's plenty of other videos to check out on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.